Hello students, welcome to Shastra classes. Today we will discuss the basics of blood relations. So in order to solve the problems of blood relations, we need to know certain codes. Okay, so we'll have certain codes so that it will be very much easy for us to solve the problems. So for males we'll use plus sign, for females we'll use minus sign. So if A is male, we'll use positive plus sign here, and if B is female, we use minus sign here. Only to solve the problems quickly, only to know the gender of the person in the problem. If A and B are married, we'll show like this. We'll use two lines to show that they are married. If A and B are brother and sisters, if they are brother and sisters, we'll use only one line, one horizontal line. Suppose if A is the father of B, so it means here we will use vertical line only for us to solve the problems in a better way. We are using like that. And if A and B are brothers, let's say here B is also a male, so we are using plus sign to both of them, and we are showing only one line between them. If A and B are sisters, here if A is also female, then for both we are using minus sign, and we are showing only one horizontal line. So now let us discuss the blood relations. So you are here, you have your father and mother. Your father's brother or sister will be your uncle or aunt. Okay, so the son or daughter of your uncle or aunt will be your cousin. Similarly, you have your mother, the brother or sister of your mother will be uncle or aunt. Their children will be your cousins. Okay, and your father will also have his father and mother. They are known as your paternal grandfather and paternal grandmother. So your mother will also have father and mother. They are known as maternal grandfather and maternal grandmother. So father or mother of grandfather or grandmother are known as great grandmother or great grandfather. So you are here, you will have your son or daughter. So their children will be your grandson or granddaughter. So your grandson or granddaughter children will be your great grandson or your great granddaughter. So if you marry, you will have your spouse. You both have children, son and daughter. Okay. So your son and daughter, between your son and daughter, we can draw one horizontal line. And your spouse will have brother. He will be your brother-in-law, and his wife will be sister-in-law. And if your spouse has a sister, she will be your sister-in-law, and her husband will be your brother-in-law, and their children will be your nephew or niece. If they have a boy, it will be nephew. If they have a girl, it will be niece. Similarly, you might have your brother, your sister. So your brother's wife will be your sister-in-law, and if they have children, they will be nephew or your niece. So similarly, you have your sister. If your sister is married, you will have brother-in-law, and their children will be nephew or niece, depending on their gender. So this is the basic. These are all the basic things you need to know before we start blood relations. Okay. So we'll resume the next class. We are recording short videos because we are facing some issues with the videos. That's the reason we are recording very short videos. So guys, let us revise what we are done till now. So let us remember the codes first. If it is male, we'll use plus. If it is female, we'll use minus. If A and B are married, we will use two lines between them. If A and B are brother and sister, we will only use one line between them. If A is father of B, like if A is the parent of B, we'll use the vertical line to show that he is the father or mother. So if A and B are brothers, we use one horizontal line, and if A and B are sisters, we use one horizontal line. That's it. If you know this, you can solve the problems easily. So this is the theory part in blood relations. We'll solve problem from the next class, next video. We are uploading small videos, so please find the next video. Okay, thank you guys, thank you for your time.